Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. New Way hosts the 2019 NWCA Multi-Divisional National Duels. We are starting with the action in the championship final here at the National Duels in Division 3. It is top-seeded Augsburg, the number one ranked Aggies, a juggernaut in Division 3. Taking on the upstart Wildcats of Johnson and Wales University. The Wildcats in the white singlets out of Providence, Rhode Island. They come in as the number 3 seed, 9-3 on the year. And we've got two All-Americans right off the bat. Jay Albis right there in on the low ankle attack. Lifts up the leg, shelves it, going to try to finish here. He is taking on Victor Gliva, and already a big 2-point takedown for the returning Division III national champion. Yep, Jay Albis last year came in as a returning All-American. He's a two-time All-American. Dropped a weight class. Was an All-American in 2017, wins the championship last year in Cleveland at 125 pounds, a senior out of Fishkill, New York. John Jay High School, there's the one-point escape for Victor Gliva. All-American in 2017 at 125 pounds, a junior out of Farmington, Minnesota. Ranked number 6 in the nation. Albis coming in ranked number 2. Augsburg, 6-0 on the year, ranked number 1. Head coach Jim Molsoff in his 5th season. 48-12 as the head coach of that legendary program. Numerous Division III national championships and 6 Division III national duels championships. This is the first time Augsburg has actually competed in a final against a school other than Wartburg. Wartburg has won 10 titles. They were going for their 11th until Johnson and Wales knocked off the Knights in the semifinals. 2-1 lead here for Albis, just over a minute to go in period number 1. Albis did put some wrestling fans' eyebrows up into the ceiling earlier this year as he picked up a first period technical fall over a Division I opponent earlier this year in a quad meet at Rutgers, and Albis is going to finish the double leg for 2 more and go up 4-1. As all 3 losses by Johnson and Wales this year are to non-Division III opponents. They've lost to Fresno State and Rutgers at the aforementioned tri-meet. And they lost to Division II Wheeling Jesuit, which is currently wrestling here in Freedom Hall, the National Duels. Inside wrist control by Albis. Now Gliva clears his wrist, tries to build a base. Tight waist to the near side by Albis. Riding time up over a minute in college wrestling. 1 minute of advantage time at the end of the bout will give you 1 extra point. One of several ranked bouts we'll see here between these two programs. Johnson and Wales really has come on really hard in the last 5 years. This is the 22nd year for head coach Lonnie Morris. You see them in the background in the dark sport coat is assistant Brian Allen. To his left, Albis. And we'll get a false start on, looks like Albis. False start. 3 of those. 3 cautions is a point in collegiate wrestling. Morris started the program in Providence, Rhode Island in 1997. He is the only coach in the school's history. Comes in with a 340, 136-4 record. And again, all of those at Johnson and Wales. Albis ranked number 2. Gliva ranked number 6. Gliva up to his feet, peels the wrist, turns and faces in a little bit of a fight there. And little, we mean by little, by Albis. So 4-2 lead with riding time for Albis. Augsburg comes in with 6 ranked wrestlers. Johnson and Wales with 5, so this one expecting it to be close. There's some toss-ups here in the first 4 weights. It's 3 of the first 4 weights we'll see ranked wrestler versus ranked wrestler. Low double by Albis, going to drive through, powers it through, almost a little freestyle funk roll. Albis settles back, almost into a Peterson type of situation. And now he's got Gliva in trouble with the reverse half, trying to settle 35 seconds to go, and this is not where you want to be. Albis, a lot of time. Bonus points are going to be key in this duel. There you see Jim Molsloff and Tony Valek, the coaches of Augsburg, not really offering much assistance here, more or less kind of, all right, they know what Gliva's going to do. He bellies out, gives up the near fall, but right now, Albis working on a major decision. 10-2 lead with riding time, and there you see one again, the subtle differences between college and high school wrestling. The collegiate side of things has a 4-point near fall. They abandoned the three-pointer a couple years ago. Albis with choice in the third says, I've done pretty good on my feet. I'm going to go neutral. Freedom Hall, new host city for the multi-divisional national duels after having spent the last several years in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 84 teams here at Freedom Hall, and if you're a sports fan and that sounds familiar, yeah, the former home of Louisville Cardinal basketball, at least when I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, watching the old Metro Conference on television. The wall that says Louisville, Kentucky, right across the back behind the benches there, just kind of sticks out in your mind. 10-2 lead with riding time for Albis. Again, the senior out of Fishkill, New York. Half of this lineup for Johnson & Wales is from the state of New York. 3 states represented, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. We'll talk about them as we get to it. Stall warning on Gliva. Another low double attempt by Albis. Augsburg, pretty much 9 Minnesotans and 1 Wisconsin. Wisconsinite. I don't know, Wisconsin neighbor. I don't know. I live in Minnesota. I don't even know what the neighbors to the east call themselves. Scotties, Wisconsinites. Oh, Hayes. I don't know. 45 to go. Riding time is secure, so bonus points looking to be the flavor of the day for Johnson & Wales, known for its culinary arts, among other things. A couple years ago, they had shirts that said, not just a cooking school. Understand the wrestling program still likes to kind of embrace that as an unofficial motto, even though you won't see it on any official gear anymore. I'm guessing the restaurant management folks were a little annoyed that, or the hotel management folks were a little annoyed that they weren't getting the credit that the school is also quite famous for. Short time here, looking for the major. Gliva trying to cut it off, and that'll do it. Add a point for riding time. 11-2 major decision. And Johnson & Wales will go up 4-0 here in our championship final. Back with more from Louisville.